going on YouTube? Finally making another video. It's a really nice day out here out at the property, and I just wanted to make a updated gear video. I haven't made one in a very long time. It became so much bigger, but I just wanted to make a small video about just what I carry. This is actually mainly for winter time. Once the seasons change, I'll change it up a little bit more, but mainly this is like the main components of what I carry. But I'm going to start out with just firearms, as you can see laying here. This is a, I'll show you that they're not loaded at all. This is a Marlin 1894C model, 357-38. Just a really good gun that I got for a really good price. I love it to death. I just shot it right before I was making this video, and it's awesome. It's really accurate. Definitely gonna be a good deer rifle, but I mainly wouldn't carry this like all the time as like a backup. This is just one that I really wanted to show you guys, and I love it very much. I mean, I could take a lot of stuff at 38 and 357 put together, but it's definitely, I love cowboy style guns, and this definitely fits the description. I mean, as you can see the stocks, I guess that's like English style or however they call it, but I love it to death. Other than just like the sling, and I have a little tab here on the hammer that just makes it a little bit more comfortable and easier to use. Other than that, I try to keep it simple. I'm not going to put a scope on it, period. I'm just going to leave it open sights. Also here, as you can see, this is I just got this not too long ago too. This is a Savage Model 220 single shot 12 gauge. I can't stress how much I love shotguns, and I really love single shots. I also have at home I have a single shot 410 Partner. Looks just like the one Dave Canterbury uses, except it's a 410. And for that one I have also to show you it's not loaded, for the 410 I also have an insert for it that I make it shoot 22s. And this one's old. I haven't shot this yet other than putting the insert for the 22 in by Short Lane Arms. That's pretty accurate. I got the little 3-inch one. I guess it's like the zombie rifled one or whatever, and it shoots up to about 30 yards or so accurately. I mean, I can fit them on a pie plate, but within like 20 yards it's dead accurate. I've gotten it dialed in to where how you put it in, it'll shoot straight every time. And just I have a Allen sleeve here. I keep 4 shots of number 6 shot, just like regular pheasant or dove loads, and then I just keep 1 slug just in case. But this is a really good shotgun. I love it. I picked it up for like $100 on the used rack at a local gun store, and it hasn't failed me yet. I can't wait to shoot actual shotgun loads out of it and see how it does there. For my main knife, everybody always using blind horse or using buck or whatever, and I love all those, but I use the trusty old K-Bar, the original United States Marine Corps. I got this at a gun show for I think around $50, but this is the first high-end knife that I've used other than Gerber, and that's back when I was younger and was dumb. But I will never ever own Gerber ever. Their products just don't work for me. I'm not saying they're bad, they just don't work for me. But this has a really good heavy-duty sheath. It's not serrated. I can't use serration. I hate serration with a passion. But it's good to go. I love it. Gives a really good edge, and it's sturdy. I mean, you can't go wrong with a K-Bar. It's American made, just like both those firearms are American made. I love them to death. For my axe, or I guess you could say, whatever. I can't remember the name of this, but I got it at a local hardware store, and it's awesome. It's got a really heavy-duty oak handle on it, and I love it. The main thing I like about it the most is the back of it. It's kind of rounded, so you can use it for getting hide off of an animal. It's not real sharp edges, and it keeps a pretty good edge. I use my Smith sharpener on it, or I use just a file, really fine file, and it keeps a pretty good edge. You can't be no Paul Bunyan with it, but it gets the job done for what you need it to do. Now this I don't always carry, but I guess I will from time to time. But this is my shot pouch. In here, I keep this is my backup, just in case, last ditch effort, mainly for protection if I ever need it. Just a small Cobra Davis 38 Special Derringer, just to show you guys it's not loaded. This is very old, but it shoots like a dream. I mean, it's obviously not that accurate, but for up close and personal, if you need it, it's there. I mainly also keep just a pouch of 22s, which I need access to quickly. And in here, I keep my my adapter from Short Lane, my 3-inch shot shell. And I also have slug. I believe I have 1 slug and then also 2 shots of number 6 shot. And then I have a clean rag and 2 bore snakes, if I didn't already say that. That's mainly just what I keep in my shot pouch. I really don't keep anything other extra in there. I'll go over details of that, like just my shot pouch. Every one of these products I'm going to do just a single video on review. So it'll be good to just give you more insight on detail about it. But for it's actually, like I said, it's decent outside today, but this is my favorite jacket out of all. Wintertime, snow, whatever. Just a military surplus, ECWS, extreme cold weather system jacket. They didn't have these when I was in. We had the, I mean, it was the ACU pattern, but I mean, it was a little bit different than this. It wasn't quite as thick, but these jackets are awesome. I don't have the liner for it. I just use a regular, like fleece type zip up Columbia jacket. And today I just have my Bone Collector sweatshirt on because, like I said, I have this and then Under Armour on underneath of it, and it's keeping me warm. You know, slight breeze. It's in like the mid 30s, low 40s, and it's keeping me comfortable. For boots, right now I just have on my Red Wings, but for my, like, I'm out down and dirty. I don't have mucks, but I have these Itascas. I got these for Christmas from my dad, and they're just awesome. They're really, really good waterproof. They're scent free to keep the scent away, like if you're deer hunting. They also have 1,000 grams of insulation. I think these were like $60 at Dick's, and they're awesome. They haven't failed me yet. They're not really thin. They have a little bit of padding in them, so I mean they're definitely comfortable. You can wear them all day. They flop around on my feet a little bit, but I wear regular thick wool socks instead of just my regular socks with them now, and it took care of that. But they're definitely good. They got really nice toe on them. I think they're gonna last me forever. I hope, because if not, I'm just gonna have to spend the money and get a pair of mucks. And I heard they're pretty expensive. I haven't really looked at the price. Alright, now moving on to the actual big part that I really wanted to get to is my pack. I just got this in the other day. Actually, yesterday, as a matter of fact. It's the Duluth Scout Pack. I went ahead and spent the money and got it. I love it already. This is my first day of having it outside of the house, and I can tell you what, it fits in everything that I need to survive out here in the wilderness, out in the wild. And it's awesome, and I know it's going to last me. I can just tell it's well built, it's well stitched, it's heavy, all the leather, excuse me, it's thick, it's good to go. The straps, I mean, you can see it's got the roller buckles. There's tons of reviews on this bag, so I'm really not going to get into it yet. But the buckles are awesome, the straps are real thick leather. Also, they're like your actual shoulder straps, they're cotton, so they're real, not like, I'm not going to say soft, but they're a lot more comfortable. And like I said, just heavy duty strap, leather straps, good roller buckles, and really heavy duty canvas. I wanted the khaki originally, but they were sold out, and I wasn't waiting 3 to 4 weeks. So, but I'm going to go ahead and go over the contents in this. I just keep a good metal water bottle and the pack stove from Dave Canterbury at the Pathfinder School. I'm going to hopefully test this out here in a little while just to check it out and see how it works. It's made by him or made by one of his buddies. I know it's not going to fail because he's always into that bulletproof stuff. Everything's got to be bulletproof. In here is my spare ammunition. I mean, this is stuff that I don't need to get too quick. It's just a whole bunch of sorted rounds of a 38 and 357, and then also I just have 9 shots of number 6 shot. These are all purpose. I mean, definitely. I'm not using slugs mainly unless it's for protection or if I need to shoot a deer, but everything else it's mainly going to be 22 and number 6 shot for hunting. Upland game birds, goose, duck, pheasant, quail, squirrel, anything like of that size. And also my traps, I mean, I can use 22, but the slugs I definitely use for protection or for killing a deer. Then again, like I said, if I do decide to carry 2 weapons, excuse me, I have that Marlin. And that combination right there, I mean, I'm not worried about carrying weight because I'm not going to be off on a jaunt. I'm talking about hanging at my property, living out in the wild, sustaining yourself in the wild with the resources you have. I'm not worried about getting lost. It takes me nothing to bring my truck down here, camp, and just live off the property. I can leave the shotgun at camp and take the 38 with me or the other way around, so I'm not worried about it. But this Scout Pack's perfectly fine for that too, definitely. I can carry everything that I need if I need to go out and scout, and everything that I need mainly to bring down to my camp. Like my camp is already built, so, but and here's my fire kit. I put it together. It's an old actually I bought it brand new. The seal wouldn't even broke. First aid kit from the military. It's got a steel wool, ferrocerium rod, magnesium stick with the rod on it, a waterproof case with matches in it, and also have a skull can full of dried up cattail, and that stuff works really good. It doesn't exactly like burn long, but it catches like that. And then on the outside, I have a real, I guess you could say, a Zippo flints. I always have my Zippo on me. I've carried Zippo forever. I do smoke, and I love Zippo. I always keep it filled. I'm not worried about it failing me. In the wind, it keeps a flame. I can keep it lit for a long time, and I love it. Also, my good skinning knife. This is a Cutco my dad gave me. My mom got it for him for, I believe, an anniversary a long time ago. It's been a really good skinning knife. It actually is serrated, almost like a steak knife, but I love the way the grip is. It's like taking a piece of silly putty and putting it in your hand and letting it mold in your hand. It's absolutely perfect, and it's easy to sharpen too. And I love it, and it's American made. It's definitely bulletproof. I love it. In here is just my headlamp, just a regular old headlamp, and a whistle, which is mainly for signaling or just being able to see. I do have another flashlight too, but I don't have it in here. That I should put back in here. Emergency space blanket. These things are kind of nerdy for like Boy Scouts, but hey, you never know. It'd definitely be good to have in there. Have a notepad. That's for just mainly keeping track of stuff, or stuff that I want to remember, like where my traps are, everything else. This is for on the go if I'm out away from camp. Just a little Sterno stove that does fit the pack stove from Dave Canterbury, the Pathfinder School. Says 6-hour chafing dish fuel, so I believe it. I might test it out here later and cook something over it and see how it does. Thick plastic bag. This is for mainly, I usually, once I put everything in here, I fold this over the top. That way it's not actually going to keep it if I take a spill into the water, but for like if I'm out in the rain and dripping on it, I don't want rain just seeping down into it as much as possible, so I just put that over top. And it's always good to have a container, another one of the 5 C's. But these are really good thick bags. We use these at work to put sand in to keep tables balanced, and they're, I mean, like twice as thick as like a contractor bag, which I have 2 of these back here that I wanted to add to my pack today, but I totally didn't buy any. And also along with my water bottle, as you can see, I have a flask. And this I'll probably most likely put, I'll either obviously put water in it, or I can use it to, it's always just another container. I could put cooking oil in here, other stuff like that, maybe powder or some coffee. It's just another container, and it's very thin. I mean, as you can see, it's shipped it's like a hip flask, and it doesn't take up a whole lot of room. It weighs nothing. These aren't really supposed to be in here, but I threw them in there just because I knew I was going to be shooting today. These are just 2 field socks, or gun socks, by Allen, and I use these for just to cover my guns. I really don't have any thick cases. I do have a drag bag, a U.S. Army sniper drag bag, but I use that mainly for the range, or if I'm like traveling like up to PA to visit my dad. That's in the meantime I really use those. And here's just another small ditty bag that I have. These are CR123 batteries for my PowerTac flashlight that I don't have, that I wish I should have taken out before the video. And then just a few odds and ends. This is just mainly just some small like aspirin, ibuprofen, poison ivy cream, lip balm, some Q-tips. I have safety pins in here. I have picture wire. This is mainly just another cordage or repair. I can use this wire to repair anything, or obviously to make snares. And I just have a small sewing kit with 2 different spools of thread, 3 variety sewing needles, and then also have 2 safety pins, 2 really good safety pins. Almost like they're a little bit smaller. They're the chrome ones. They're a little bit smaller than the ones that you put on your little tablet, I guess you could say, that you put your hunting license in, you put it on your back. They're really strong, and I love them. Then I just have 2 bandanas. These are always good. Wiping your face off, hygiene, bandages, char cloth, cleaning your gun. And here's one of these, also really good cotton material. It's military scarves. This is almost a wool, and I actually cut some of it off to make a bandana with. And I think I ended up using it for a gun cleaning rag, but just both of those, they don't weigh nothing. There's countless uses for that. And also in these Duluth packs, as you can see, there's this flip out pouch In here, I just have the top for the stove. It's just basically that same material except not rolled. It's good to go. I thought when in the picture it showed nails. I thought he was going to send nails with it, but he ended up not even selling that with me. But I like that better. I mean, it takes up no room. It's flat. Just a roll of I guess you could say poor man's paracord, but this is like camo stuff you buy from Walmart. It's a 50-foot spool. It's strong stuff. It melts really good, and I love it. Melt, by melt I mean like melting the end so it doesn't fray. It's really, really strong. I think it's like 220-pound test, but it's good for me. You can't really readily get paracord. But then in here, I'm not big on first aid. If I need anything major, I need a medevac and I'm in trouble and I'm screwed. But in here I just have one big combat gauze, food savored, like vacuum sealed. It's just the big one, the H bandage. That's for if I do take a bad one and I can't get out, or I can use it to burn it. You can use it for insulation, water filtration, whatever. Just a regular engineer compass. Like I said, out here I'm not looking to find my way. I'm just looking for general direction. It's really good. Just cheapo engineer compass from Walmart. I've had it for a couple years. Hasn't broke. Hasn't failed me yet. Smith sharpener. Just the ceramic and the carbide. Then a four-sided rasp. Gives me, I can carve, make spoons, bowls, tools, weapons, anything. Sharpen my hatchet or my camp axe with it. It's good to go. I love it. And then another one of God's greatest inventions: black electrical tape. I keep usually 2 rolls. I only have 1 roll in there now. I think I used the other one the other night. But that's good to go for lashing stuff together. And over time it just gets stronger and stronger. But that's common sense. You guys know that crap. My little tiny multi-tool. It's just got the normal knife. It's got an awl, can opener, file, just normal stuff. It's like I said, it's cheapo, but hey, I've had it for years. It's a Winchester. It works for me. I don't need nothing big. And here's my really good sharpener. Excuse me. It's a Smith. It's got the coarse, and then it's got the fine. That's for doing my K-bar, for doing my axe, camp axe. I love it. It's got rubber grips on it. It flips inside out, and you can use that as a handle. And I love it. I think I got it at Walmart for like $10. I've had that for years too, and it hasn't failed me yet. Then just a regular thing of fingernail clippers. You can use these for cutting just small, tedious things instead of using your teeth, and obviously for hygiene. It's just the normal, regular clippers with a file on it, and that's it. But I'm done blabbering now. This video is going to be really, really long, and I'm not going to be able to edit it because I'm using my GoPro. I'm just going to make it raw, which is fine. Like I said, I'm poor. Not really, but just making it raw. That way you guys know how it is out here with me. I'm really not fancy. But I do have a Facebook page if you guys want to check it out or like it. It's better information. It's called www.facebook.com, obviously, /Lone Scout Survival. Look me up on there. I'll put the link in the description below in the video, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. So stay safe. I hope this video did you guys some good. So thank you. Bye.